Hello everyone, it is Dylan from Yu Gi Oh Everything, and I am here to announce the winner of my first contest, my first of hopefully many contests, which was to draw the next Yu Gi Oh Protagonist. This contest ran all the way through November. If you want to see the first video about me announcing the contest, or if you want to see all the entries of all the great entries that we received for the contest, both of those videos will be linked in the description down below. So I'm here to announce the winner, and based on one YouTuber who did not enter the contest and did not have any special interests or anything like that, and based on two people that I know at school who are not involved in Yu-Gi-Oh in any way, they're just graphic design majors, and they looked at all the entries side by side to the protagonist, and they said, well, this is the one that I think looks the most closest. I personally did not even pick because the three people that I have mentioned all decided that this person, and I pretty much do agree with them, that this person is the winner, that they drew the closest to the next protagonist, which is Fujiki Yusaku, and that person is Blue Scapegoat. Congratulations. First of all, thank you to everyone who entered. This was a really fun contest to run. It was great to see all of the different entries and the amazing entries that we saw get entered into the contest. Obviously, if you drew a female, you were immediately kind of disqualified because the main lead is a male, unless your female very closely resembled Yusaku. But Blue Scapegoat is the winner. The hair color is somewhat similar, but the style is very, very similar. Someone who I thought also had a very interesting entry was Marco Magalhaes, who drew the tie perfectly. He drew the suit that Yusaku was wearing and the tie pretty much identically, and I thought he definitely deserved to be mentioned there. But this contest really is not about who drew the best protagonist. It was about who drew the most closely resembling protagonist, which is such a hard thing to do. So no one's was going to be identical, and a lot of people's were going to be off. It obviously doesn't mean that the drawing was bad in any way, but Blue Scapegoat unanimously wins the contest. So you might see him or her in a podcast soon. You might see him or her being advertised on the end of my videos for their DeviantArt or for their YouTube. There's a bunch of different prizes that they can pick from. So once again, congratulations to Blue Scapegoat. I do plan on doing a contest whenever I hit a big milestone. So if I hit 3,000 subscribers, I will be doing another contest, and that contest is going to be, I think there's going to be a lot more entries, and that is going to be a hectically crazy contest. I have one in mind that I cannot wait to do. So if you're watching the video, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Help me get to 3,000. It would really mean a lot to me, you guys, and I really just want to do another contest like this because the one I have in mind I think is going to be very, very fun that a lot of people are going to get involved with. Anyway, that pretty much wraps up this video. Congrats to Blue Scapegoat once again. Thank you to everyone who entered. And coming up this week, my December Q&A will hopefully be out within the week. The Manga Scale Review 17 I do with Rarity should be out maybe the day after Christmas. Christmas Eve, you might get a little Christmas Eve special, Kaito vs. Ryo Marufuji. There is no cast list this Christmas Eve because there's no episode on New Year's Day or the following week. So in turn, there is no cast list. So instead of the cast list, you might get a fantasy duel coming out, one that is way overdue, so hopefully I'll get around to making that. But anyway, hopefully you guys are looking forward to the week. I hope you're enjoying your time off, or if you're still in final exams, I hope you're killing final exams. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.